Good news is we got like an hour and a half before lunch, so this will be fun. No need to rush. Kids are at school or daycare, so problem solved. I guess we're going to jump into this. First thing you see is Wright Brothers replica, but I guess we'll grab cameras as we see stuff that's interesting, or maybe I'll just hold the camera and walk through here. Honestly, might be the easiest. All the old carriages and wagons and whatnot here. I think we're only people in here currently, but it is, you know, middle of February on a Thursday. They get really busy for like schools and stuff that time of year, towards the end of the school year, and summers I'm sure is a lot busier naturally. They've really revitalized this place a lot in the last 5 years. There's kind of a newer group of people helping with this. I've seen a lot more advertising and stuff done, and a lot of the signs you see out and about in the countryside have been redone and fixed up. So that's really cool to see that people care again about this stuff, because it matters. I mean, we're part of a tractor club, so we get it. That's early Cadillac right there. Yeah. Like I said, it's probably been 20 years since I was here. I think it was a 5th or 6th grader when I came, and Sarah's never been in here before, so.
I don't think so.
It's an Oldsmobile. Interesting. I mean, I could see your grandma having been here, but...
Oh yeah, Grandma Barbara's been here multiple times. The second iteration of Territorial.
Yeah. It's your Model T with your fun foot pedals you have to run to try to drive it. Just watching, I think, Diesel Dave or somebody try to learn how to drive a Model T on YouTube the other day, and just laughing because I've actually driven one and know how, and they were lost. They're a trick to drive.
YouTuber that can't YouTube how to do something.
Yeah, it's like you should look that up on YouTube. I think Jay Leno has a video on how to drive a Model T, actually, teaching a millennial to drive a Model T. It's kind of funny. Yeah, I don't think they care. He told me to take video, so please, said please take video, because it helps.
Yeah, no, this is gorgeous.
Yeah, I mean, honestly, you should come out and see it. We're in Minden. It costs $15 for us to get in, but there's a lot of stuff here. There's sheds full of farm machinery and stuff we're gonna get to look at in a little bit.
21 buildings?
Yeah, there's a lot of buildings. It's amazing. I did not realize like the first Wright Flyer was that wide, I guess. Mm-hmm. It's a replica, but I mean, still weird to think how big that is.
I mean, you have to displace the weight of an engine and the weight of a person. Yeah. And itself.
Yeah.
I thought it was smaller.
It's a cord. Interesting.
I thought it was more narrow.
Yeah, it's really interesting. Dodge Brothers. Most of these cars, they put Nebraska plates on to match the year too. Just as a license plate nerd, that's really cool to me.
Some of the original Bugattis at the front were Michigan plated.
Well, but that's probably where they're imported into and sold from there.
Right.
If that makes sense, and they might have just been plated from there.
Right. Well, it even had the original titles with them.
Yeah. Lexington, Nebraska. Interesting. Huh. Really cool. Studebakers. There's your funeral hearse.
Yeah.
Not creepy at all.
There you go.
Your milk. Itty bitty little thing. What are you? Mobile steamer. Oh, interesting. It's a steam engine, I think. Or something. Weird. Huh. Who knows? Warp's top quality plastics. I think Harold Warp, I know, is the one that started this, and he, I think, developed plastic they used in, like, to make greenhouses, is how that worked, and, like, opaque plastics. So maybe this was, like, his personal plane. I don't know.
Is he the one that did tarps on Graydon?
That I don't know. Yeah. Interesting
Someone
stuff.
can tell me I'm wrong.
Yeah, I mean, maybe
YouTube.
we'll figure it out somewhere. We could read on the internet too. Do we want to go? I mean, that's just all little trinkets and stuff all on the walls.
Mm.
I think we come back down over there, so why not? What the heck? Get up high, maybe we can see more.
Yeah. You never know what you'll find.
You know, warped top quality plastics, and in the era, 30s, 40s, plastics were a big deal. So like dolls and stuff, all the things that haunt you in your grandmother's house.
I feel
I guess
attacked.
those things wrote. It's a gyro glider. Interesting.
Oh, that's cool. The X-ray
Oh,
equipment,
that's wild.
microscope.
Yeah. I would assume that would have been his office. Interesting. There's all the guest registers from all the years. That's wild. Little engine there. There's more airplanes this way. Hey, look, John Wayne. They did plastics. Interesting. Yeah, we'll get to go outside here in a minute and see all the other buildings and farm machinery and whatnot. That'll be cool.
Yeah.
We can catch that way on the way out, I would assume. Guess we walk through here. Lots of guns and stuff over there.
Interesting. This plane here.
Oh, interesting. Like streetcar thingy?
Yep.
Yeah, San Francisco cable car. Look at all the outboard motors. Wow. Guy needs to find an Oliver outboard motor. That's easier said than done, I'm sure. But would be cool. Electric trolley car. There's an Amphicar. I think LBJ had one of those.
This is caution if you're tall.
Yeah, right? How many things can I hit my head on today? I think we can probably skip going down that one.
Yeah, go down one more.
There's more outboard motors. Big old boat. I bet that was fun to get in here. I bet a lot of this stuff was really interesting to get in here and has been in here a long time, you would assume. I mean, I don't know how else. Pretty much had to move it. A lot of this in as they were building, I'm sure. Oh, there's some other people. A lot of threshers and stuff back there. Original steam engine. The early one. Kind of cool. Little miniature right there. We'll try to stay away from the guns and stuff. I don't know. That'll get you demonetized.
Oh, yeah. This is cool. This is the,
Oh, the overview.
layout.
That's cool. Kind of gives you an idea how big this place is. Huh.
Yeah. It's well laid out.
Yeah, it is.
They really put a lot of thought into this.
Yeah, I mean, I can't imagine how much this costs to maintain, but it's a lot. That's cool.
Yeah.
Guess we'll go outside.
Yep. If you go counterclockwise, they're numbered that way.
So counterclockwise, got it. Okay. I mean, it goes, the buildings get newer as you go that way. So let's start over here.
Yeah, I lied, it's clockwise.
It'd be a bear to get like a car out of this place if you had to work on it. Can't even imagine. Greek Indian stockade. Low ceilings. Big shock. Most of these buildings should be pretty cold today too, because, well, I assume they're not heated. I mean, why would they be? There's your pipe organ. Little organ.
Oh, blue willow.
I don't think we'd both fit in this bed, honey.
I might. You would not.
I gotta love blue willow. Do we go upstairs?
Yeah. Why not?
No smoking in the buildings.
Another.
Kid's bed. Mother and father's bed. I don't know. Weird. Cool. Back down the stairs. Try not to groan too much like I'm old as I go up and down the stairs.
They had a well that was the house.
Yeah.
Saying.
It's Nebraska though. There's lots of water.
That's true.
General store. The old thermometers and stuff, those are always cool.
Oh, and the pattern.
Yeah. Reaching across fence will trigger security alarm. Noted. Then we run. Pretty cool. A lot of stuff hanging from the ceiling you gotta stop and look at.
Mm-hmm.
Like the ladder.
Yeah.
Not very wide.
No.
The old Crocs out front.
Oh, yeah.
Everybody loves Crocs. They sold a Croc for like a really high record price recently on an auction in Holdridge.
Yes.
It was some weird Red Wing number 5. I don't know. I'm bad at this, but it brought a lot of money. Let's go with that.
It's owned by like a 90-year-old woman.
Yeah.
And they sold it on her birthday.
And it brought like 30 grand
Yes.
or something.
Happy birthday.
Yeah. And she was late for the auction because she was volunteering at a church or something like that. So, wild stuff. It's like the land surveyor's office, I think. That's what it said. Maps and stuff.
World looked a little different back then.
Yeah, Dakota. It was just Dakota.
And look how far Nebraska extends.
Yeah, a ways. Most of Wyoming. You can see Prairie Dog Creek on there. That's where we're at. It was 1861, that's what it said, so right at the Civil War era. Interesting. I don't know how some of this stuff is going to look, but we're just going to roll with it.
I think it'll be fun.
Yeah.
Well worth seeing in person.
Oh yeah, definitely something worth traveling for. We should come to this more often. It'd be fun to bring the kids.
Yes, they
Let
will.
them play in the courtyard thingy. It's cool that it's all in a circle, actually.
Yeah.
This one's the Firehouse. Get Thomas the Tank Engine over there too.
There you go. Leo was
Do kids even know what Thomas the Tank Engine is these days? Okay.
Ours do.
Ours do. Gotcha.
Amelia loves trains.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, we went on Amtrak and Amelia loved it. That was before Leo was born, so.
Highly recommend.
Yeah, sliding the pole. Gotta work the pole sometimes. Milford, Nebraska light plant. Interesting. Good old diesel engine.
All your fire
All
buckets.
the old fire extinguishers up there. We've got a few old IH fire extinguishers that are brass that are pretty cool.
That is cool.
Yeah.
Fire cave toys.
Yeah. I don't think I'm gonna climb up in the train.
Do that.
I am. We'll let her climb up and report back.
You know the boiler from Atlantis?
Uh-huh.
Like the movie Atlantis where he's Milo Thatch
Yeah.
hanging on and everything else? You have now seen the inside of the locomotive.
Had to do it. Look inside the train depot.
So safety first.
Safety first. That windmill's from Colorado. Interesting. These are switch lights and stuff. Warning lights, whatever they are. We have a depot at the SPPA grounds, so you can come check that out if you come to our show at the end of April.
Yeah.
All your train lines. There's Almena right there. Most of that line's gone now, unfortunately. Take you up to Alma, it's all been taken out. Got rerouted because Harlan County Lake, and this part out here was rerouted because of the Quesabillas Reservoir. But now that whole line's gone. Kind of sad, but that's how the world works. Polar Express in here. That's kind of not creepy at all. Was that how many layers of floor?
Yeah, they just kept laying more floor on top.
That's kind of wild.
That is funny.
Safety fourth or something. There's your big water tower. It's the school. Squeaky door.
Well, it has an automatic closure and I
yeah.
don't want to pull it.
Oh man.
Family school.
Yes. All the books. What?
It's still speaking.
I know. A lot of books on the walls around here.
Yeah, it's cool though.
Smells a lot cleaner in here than you would expect it to. I know that's weird, but it does. They're doing a good job keeping this place cleaned up, I would say that. I'd like to come to school here for a day. I don't want to sit by the fire, I'll tell you that much. Today. They actually had one of those in the school in Long Island. I don't know.
Do they still use it?
I mean, they kind of taught us with it. I know you're surprised. I went to a little school, so.
Did it have Pluto or not?
Oh, it had Pluto. Pluto matters.
No, everything's extreme.
Oh, there's arrows that tell you what to follow here. So, tell you they got all the trees identified around here.
Everything's really clean, and they denote when you.
Check out that tractor over there on the trailer.
Yeah. They denote when you can touch things and interact with things,
Yeah.
which is cool too.
It's a sod house.
Well, there used to be a mounted there.
Kind of rotted off over the years. I don't even know how you maintain a sod house that's been here this many years.
Cool though.
Yeah, cool
Like,
to think about.
It's a little earthy smelling, but
I mean, you would expect it to be.
yeah.
Concrete floor's got a nice crack in it, but that's age. Huh. Cool stuff. There's your bricks of sod they used to build it. Think about how old those are.
Yeah.
One of the Alameda locals can tell me if I'm wrong, but I'm pretty sure there's a sod house in a Quonset around Alameda. They built a Quonset around the sod house.
That's cool.
So if you're from Alameda, local to me, weigh in on that, okay? There's like a barn over there we'll get to go to in a minute. The shed's back behind her full of farm machinery. And that's what we're really here to look at, I would say. Well, what I'm here to look at, I don't know about her.
I
Built.
have a soft spot for sod houses because
Oh yeah, Sarah's grandma wrote a book.
it's called
about-
True Sod.
Yeah, about sod houses, so. All the glassware.
Does it make you uncomfortable?
Yes, it does actually. Quite.
Think about how many hours it would take to dust everything.
Oh my gosh. I don't even want to think about it. Good work, volunteers, I'll tell you that much. And whoever works here. Wow, it's clean, it really is.
Yeah.
Turn off the switch to view uranium glass exhibit. Which I assume is down here.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, turn on. Yep, that stuff will kill you. Eventually.
Slowly.
Slowly. True story. Funny how. The Lutheran church. Interesting. It's all. Where this church was? This the church in Minden, or? Well, the city probably was. Cool church.
Okay, built in 1884, the first church in Minden has the original pews, pulpit, and baptismal. The church is available for weddings, baptisms, and other
other special events throughout the year. That'd be cool.
Be pretty interesting to get married in here, really.
It'd really cut down on the guest list too, which would be nice.
Speaking from personal experience, maybe.
Huh. Pretty church. Very pretty. Get your, I think that's a 50-star flag maybe, but it's really nice that they preserved this thing.
A lot of the old churches got torn down in the 50s and 60s
I love the wall.
and redone locally.
Everybody wanted something new in that era. Pretty cool. Now firefighter watch. Very cool. Back out, baby. Let me out. Yeah.
They're double swings.
Just keep following the arrows. There's the new carousel that said was just renovated, so that's really cool. Pretty cool. We'll go inside.
That's cool.
Yeah. Pretty. Be cool to come here sometime when it's actually like lit up and working.
Yeah.
Bring the kids. The church pews in here.
Works.
Smells like gear oil and wood.
Old bells.
You too see our horse. That's
Oh, that's for somebody when they like each other.
Special bread.
Yeah, there you go. So now do we go over there and go in the green building, I assume? We're supposed to go that way, I think, after you come in here. All right, I think we got out of order there for a minute.
I think we did.
I think we were supposed to wait to do that, and we jumped in. No big deal. Hey, I know about those. There's a pivot over there.
I know a guy that used to work on those.
Tolls at around 113 decibels. No thanks. Not today. That one tolls around 99 decibels. That one says it's a tree of heaven. Wonder what that means. Think about planting these trees and growing all these around here. Somebody really...
I mean, it worked kind of hard to do that too. Because I mean, they kind of built this place and started planting trees, I assume, and hope they grow. Essentially.
Some forethought involved. There's a squirrel on the slide. Yeah, it's kind of funny. Cool old windmill. Should we go in here or we go in over there? I don't know. We'll look inside this door. Yeah, cows and stuff in here. Kind of cool.
How would you like to be a company that builds life-size replica cows?
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Where do you find those at? Right? Where?
Is that like a little food truck thingy? Yeah.
Yeah.
For sale by owner. Darn.
Separator.
Pretty interesting.
Even the top seems to be in good condition.
Yeah,
Yeah,
all that
it's
stuff
not
gets
cracked out.
pretty decayed.
over the years, so that's hard to maintain.
This one, Shops and Homes. It's under Carl T. Curtis's. We gotta go upstairs. Maybe we come down the stairs when we're done. I don't know. There's the light switch. Guess we start. And that's left. Most everything around here is gonna go to the left. So.
They used to make brooms in Deschler, Nebraska, where I used to live. Actually, was the broom. It was like what they were known for was the Deschler broom or something like that. I mean, that went out of business in like the 80s or 90s, but you get the point.
It's about $100 on me. We get a drink.
We do have a rope maker that was at the SBP
Yeah.
show last year.
True statement. Must have got bathrooms and stuff around here. As many buildings as there are to go through.
It's getting our exercise in today too, and we didn't realize that was happening. I mean, I got winded earlier loading a tractor, so.
TV.
I don't remember much of this from when I was a kid, to be honest. Kind of
We're
just.
also here with however many other school
Yeah,
kids.
and kids in school, and yeah, I'm sure that was, there's an RCA dog. That's kind of cool. Player piano. We actually have a player piano at my grandparents' house still.
Yep.
I'm just glad I was young enough. The last time it was moved, I didn't have to help.
Real deal stuff there.
Player piano and Dodge.
Yeah, I don't want to have to move that. Probably will have to, unfortunately. Not sure where we're gonna put it.
Well, there's your stuff or your flyer.
Yeah, less stars on that. Assume we end up back inside that at some point.
I think we can back up.
Yeah.
There's another good like Nebraska History Museum in Holdridge, Nebraska too, if you're ever in that area as well.
Geiger counters.
Yeah, 1950s stuff. Bomb shelters and Geiger counters. You're right, honey.
All the.
Looks like my grandma's kitchen.
Yeah, it really does. And my grandma had all the houses that were up above.
Yeah. Kind of cool. This is what they used to make. Flexo glaze is what he was known for. Warps.
Oh,
Huh. Interesting.
that's cool.
Interesting. Window materials.
Yep, how to save silage by using warps coverall.
Oh, interesting.
I wasn't
there you
too
go.
far
No,
off.
she was on the ball there. Interesting. Didn't have a clue. Now we know. That's what they used to make it.
Huh.
Or one of the machines they used to make it. Pretty wild.
I don't think
Okay.
I want to stand very close to
No, it'd be warm. I'm sure.
the smell.
Oh yeah. Probably good for you. Good for you.
DNA.
Yeah. 1950 bedroom, 1950 living room.
Just imagine.
Just like the organ that's in my parents' basement.
Yeah.
Sheesh.
Imagine cataloging everything and.
Oh yeah. Well, they even a couple years ago, and they've had a couple auctions of like excess stuff in the last 5 years, because I mean there was a lot of it.
And they did it to kind of get funds to help upkeep this place, I would assume. All there is.
The claws. The Dutch claws.
Yeah. Interesting fans that like spin. It's like a double spinning fan thing. It's kind of cool. So they got an iron lung behind us.
Yeah.
I don't think that one's big enough for me. Dentistry. Just think about how much cancer those women have now that use that stuff.
Hat pins.
Carpentry. Aladdin lamps. How many of those have we seen sell at auctions?
A lot.
A lot.
Lately.
Browns. Seems like there's been a few collections of them we've seen sell over the last few years. Oh man, look at all the Christmas dioramas again. There's more flexiglass ads and stuff. Kind of curious. Up we go. It's like the technology room. I can remember playing on one of those when I was a kid.
Yeah. We had.
That's what we had at school. Those were like
Yeah.
new when I was in grade school.
Yeah, they were really cute.
Yeah, remember the blue ones,
Yeah.
the red ones, and the green ones.
I think ours were all blue.
Yeah, that would make sense. Pretty wild. What?
We have a tape recorder at home.
Like that? It probably still works.
It does. I used to use it actually.
Interesting.
Oh, how many typewriters?
Yeah.
You know how many typewriters we have in our house?
I don't want to know. Probably too many.
They'll give you a PTSD if you're not careful. Man, I bet that some of those chairs are really comfortable.
That's why everybody was always in such a good mood.
Yeah. Round oak stove. I had to move a few of those things.
Somebody in my family thinks they're worth money and can resell them. It's not her.
See any IH fridges? These are all Frigidaires here. Philco.
The table, I can't remember what that's called.
Also sitting here wondering how you get some of this stuff down out of this building.
I think the answer is you don't.
I guess. Pretty wild. All the cameras. More things that give me nightmares.
Things that were sold as souvenirs like, throughout the years.
Yeah.
is what it says.
Ham radio. Fanny lacquer. The Board of Education. That's funny. I'm just gonna have to look at that in a little bit. It's his, yeah, his office is in there. Fancy. That's what your tax dollars get you
I really like
if you live in Nebraska. Well, he was a Republican, so he probably really did like elephants. If you think about it.
That's loud.
You could spend a lifetime here just replacing light bulbs. I'm quite sure of that, actually. Do you think they just have a room of light bulbs somewhere? I should have worn my walking boots. That's a loud one. It's like government mind control. Folding bag. I mean, I'm not from Nebraska, so I don't know anything about this congressman or senator or whatever he was. 40 years in Congress, it says. But I think now we go downstairs, so there you go. Now we're heading for the farm machinery and tractors and trucks. I'm excited. There's a roto baler. We're already deep into it. I got a roto baler I need to use. Water Drive Valley pivot's pretty cool too. I know where there's a few of those still standing down around where Sarah's from, actually. Which is kind of cool to see. Would love to see one working, but they take a lot of water that's not there anymore. Guess we go in here, huh?
I think we keep going, actually. Go down to
Oh,
the end
okay.
and then we go.
Steamroller. I gotta walk over here. Yeah, talk about the original hay baler. Round roto baler. Wells Chalmers purchased the patent in 1939. Huh. From Sutton, Nebraska. Did not realize it. That came from Sutton. Wow. Wow. Couple more balers. Cat or Holt. That's Cat 60 or Holt 60, one of the two. There's your building moving dollies. Pretty scary. They probably used them for this place. Okay. Now we're in my domain, I would say. F20, just as soon as you come in the door. Normal tractor stuff, leaks and all. Studebaker. Oh look, a fortune in tires. It's an old head gate over there. 1950s, 60s era, I'd assume. Is that like the first self-propelled combine? One of the early ones? Yeah. Was from Australia. That makes sense. I was thinking about the stripper header was kind of interesting. Makes sense now. There's your Gleaner Fordson combine right there. Those made in Kansas things. Kind of cool.
We saw a Gleaner today. I'm happy.
An early Massey Harris. Little round tank. It's probably like a 30 or 35 Massey combine there, I'd assume. Cute little thing. It's a clipper. Threshing machine. Weber wagon. Cool DeKalb sign back there. We got a big one like that in my garage. Corn pickers. Here's your F20 with, I don't know what kind of loader on that. Purchased at Wayne Foster of Doniphan. Homemade loader, interesting. Got like a potato lifter. Sugar beet. There you go. Should have known. Should have known. That makes sense. Western Nebraska things. I think that leaks a little oil, like everything. Guess there's a regular here under corn picker. Didn't even notice that. For F20. I'm not sure. Kind of cool. F20. And binders. 2-row binder. Excuse me. Well, the old equipment. Small tractor or horse drawn here. So all this stuff is like, I recognize out of that fence row and this fence row. As terrible as that sounds, but it's true. Rollover plow. Disc plow. All the barbed wire. Oh my goodness.
We have a barbed wire collection now to display at the SPPA grounds.
We need to get it somewhere. It was donated fairly recently. That's a lot of barbed wire. There's your Dempster drill. You see some of the more modern ones out and about still. Those were made in Beatrice. Same people that made the Dempster windmills. Kind of cool. Look at all the license plates and badges and stuff on the wall. That's pretty wild. Huh. It's a lot of different logos off of stuff. It's a good way to display them though. Yeah. Cool. Next building, I guess. Oh, there we go. Down to 12%. Probably die somewhere in here. I'll change battery, but that's okay.
Will it save it automatically?
Yeah, it automatically saves. So. turn the lights on. Old trucks are upstairs. Should we go upstairs first? Now we'll do downstairs. Get some lug wheels on that thing for off-roading. It's one of the Thyman, the Model T, the Model A transmission tractors. Kind of cool. Fordsons, that's an English Fordson there.
I don't know if we're gonna see much of the era I like, but that's okay.
Hiders. Cute little Clee-Track. Like a military looking thing. Holt crawler. Caterpillar 10 High Boy. A lot of like short-lived companies. Twin City. GTE. What the heck is this? Looks like the drum wheels. It's a swamp buggy built by R.H. Fulton, Kansas, for pipeline construction across marsh and swamp land. It's first tried out in Caves Lake, Kansas, 5 miles west of Dodge City.
Weird.
You're kind of out near where your parents and stuff are. Weird.
Right. Like that's
It's kind of
5
cool.
miles west would be around Howell.
Yeah, right around
Kansas.
Howell. I had to look up Caves Lake, Kansas, and see where that
Used to
that
be.
is. There's a UC. We've had one of these. Not that pretty, but owned one. U302 Mini. Oh, cool. Getting dark back in here. Interesting stuff. There's a IH wheel weight on the floor down there. Avery. 400 diesel. Plow. Some of you guys have been in here a long time when you think about it. There's a gray drum tractor. Kind of cool. And with an American road grader. I know where a couple of those are.
I know where there's an MTA road grader.
Actually. So do we go upstairs or we go down the line and then go? We'll go upstairs. Okay?
Okay.
I don't know. Oilfield stuff. Stutz Bearcat engine. Interesting. Chrysler 318 or 360 sitting there. But it was fun to get these trucks up here too.
Put everything in before you put the windows in. Would be my guess.
Yeah, I guess let's walk down and look at the engines and we'll look back.
Yep.
McCormick gearing stuff. Oh, the good old-fashioned deadly buzz saws. Bow saws, stuff like that. Chainsaws. Garden tractors, walk-behinds. I assume that's like a Bowens. Look at all the arcade toys. And other farm toys. Huh. Board holder, interesting. Sorts of garden tractors and stuff here on the wall, and old trucks. Yeah, that's an old one. I've had a couple of those actually, weirdly enough. I know you're not surprised. That one's cool. There's one of them Wigglies. Kind of thing. It looks a lot like one of my Wiggly mowers.
It does.
Just older.
I like Wiggly mowers, but we can discuss that another time.
Old Chevy truck. That's a cool little ride along thingy. International. The old Ford. This one's from Minden originally. Pretty cool. F6, 1952. Grandpa had a 53 Ford. That 53 Ford F6. It was a
50th anniversary edition even. Would love to find that truck.
Diamond T. A little dark wreck here, but that's just how it goes. Here's what it is. I like the Ford pickup on the end. I think Mike was working on one looked a lot like that recently. We'll go back downstairs. Vertical irrigation motor. That's interesting. Never seen that before, but I suppose, I mean, I understand because a lot of wells are meant run vertically and then have gearboxes. It's a cool case sign. I'd like to have that in my garage. American.
Like a neon.
Yeah, or the neon, the case neon. Maybe that thing would look good lit up.
How much do you think this one weighs?
Oh gosh, those things bring good money when they
cement,
sell
isn't it?
too. They're actually like cast steel.
Oh, okay.
They're two halves.
Oh, okay.
They're cast iron, you split.
Gotcha.
Hey, I've hauled a case like that before, and there's one of these at the SPPA grounds too.
Yeah.
Hauled one of those too. LA case. Massey's GP. Mike has one of these. Not sure if he sold it or not. Little swamp buggy thingy. Pretty interesting. Challenger. Pacemaker. 101. It's a Huber. Another Huber. A Frick. Now we're into the i8 stuff for a minute here. Titan, and there's an 816. Waterloo boy. $10.20, $15.36, $15.30. I'm trying to sell a $10.20 right now. Actually, it's gonna end up on auction time. There's a regular. I know a guy with one of those, or a couple of them. It's me. GP. B, F30. F20. F12. B. Cutaway tractor, that's kind of cool. Interesting to look at. Your steel wheels, skeletons. We still have the skeletons for Grandpa Adolph's H for during the war, and they couldn't get rubber. 39 Farmall and a little TD6. I guess we'll go out. Ooh, I like that forklift. That'd be fun. Little band, Calliope thing. Saw horse-drawn stuff in here, it looks like. Oh, there you go. Yeah, some. Ole Olson. Kind of funny. There's another old forklift there. Kind of cool.
Old coin operated.
Yeah, right on the horse. Cool. I'll go upstairs and see what's up there. There's a ramp up that, which is interesting.
Is it for bales?
Oh, maybe it's just how they got them up there too, and they just left it. And I'd assume this building looks like it was kind of moved in here. So, hard to tell. Cool inside.
Imagine rolling these things.
Oh, no, yeah. 6-man deal or more. Another hearse. Don't hit that at speed with your wheelchair. It'd be a long ride. You're going pretty fast by the time you hit the bottom. Just random thoughts. Sorry about it. What's that? Diorama of Fort Kearny.
That's cool.
Which is not that far from here, really. Interesting. Alright, now we're at cars. And there's 2 levels to this one too, so.
The curved pew is fun.
Yeah, that's the way the church was in Alameda.
Yeah.
Methodist church. What's that say? Cars in this row are Cadillacs in their order of development. Interesting.
That's clever.
These are all Buicks right here on the left. Looks like Oldsmobiles and Pontiacs over there, so I bet like Chevy and Ford are upstairs and Dodge and them. Kind of cool.
We'll see how
That's quite a car. What the heck is that thing? It's like a parked truck. Like a funeral flower car.
Yeah.
Yeah, it is. Cadillac Meteor flower car. Interesting. Hearse. There you go. Oldsmobile, Pontiac Catalina, Buick. We go upstairs, or we?
looks like we're supposed to keep going.
Yeah, we'll just keep.
No,
Yeah. Sure as heck wouldn't want to have to move one car. You'd have to move all the cars. Who's in charge of keeping the tires aired up? Or is there blocks underneath these? You gotta wonder, right?
You're right, I have not seen a flat tire yet.
Yeah.
Anywhere.
Anywhere. That thing's got mud tires on the back of it. Look at those.
The interiors on some of these cars.
Yeah.
Like the baby blue.
I mean, that one's like
red.
straight out of a field. I mean, it's kind of hot rodish going on. Kind of interesting. Huh.
I mean, all the windshields are crack free.
Yeah. Oldsmobile Tornado. Allegedly, my great grandpa drove one of those through his garage.
Oh no.
Great grandpa. It was like he was one of the very first people around with a front wheel drive car, and that, I mean, yeah, see, there's blocks underneath those cars, but he had he was one of the first people around with a front wheel drive Tornado, which is a big deal at its time, but somehow drove to his garage with it, I think, is the story. Guess we'll go upstairs now. Now we got Chryslers and Plymouths up here. DeSoto's down there. Get your Woody wagon, town and country. Don't see a lot of 30s and 40s era cars anymore, so it's cool to come here and see them. Chrysler New Yorker. I'd drive this one. The big old 300. Yes, please. There you go. I like big Chrysler cars, so I know we're shocked, right? They're kind of sitting up higher. The cars seem taller because they got them on blocks, so the suspensions are sagged some, so they seem taller than they really are.
Yeah.
I would definitely drive this New Yorker. It's a good color. More DeSotos. I mean, that's probably the last of the era of DeSotos. Little Plymouth back there.
The other nice thing this place does is there's lots of seating.
Yeah, there's a lot of old church pews around to park yourself on if you need to rest. Which is really good.
I appreciate it.
Yeah. It's Nash. It's like Nash and AMC on the right and Dodge stuff on the left. Big car. It's so curved. It's got Smith County tags on it. That's cool.
That was cool. Midway USA.
Yeah. Nash, they were so rounded.
Didn't you buy a bunch of, like a lot of parts off of someone?
Yeah.
Some of them were Nash?
Yeah. They sold most of that stuff on eBay back in like 2017, 2018.
Yeah.
Kind of how this whole business thing got started back in the day.
Yeah.
There's your gremlin over there in the corner. I was waiting for it. Javelin and a gremlin. There's your little full-type 30s era camper. Yeah, it'd be a pretty high roller to have that in the 30s.
Yeah.
Just saying. Huh. Weird little parking meters. I guess next to building. Some more farm machinery here outside as we walk by. More cars in this one, so that'll be cool.
Guys having fun?
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Those were switches.
Got really dark in here. Yeah. Got some Chevrolets in here. There's a lot when they sold this stuff, like yellow colored vehicles like this with Pioneer Village on the side. Some of they used to transport people back and forth to airport and whatnot. Just little things you think about. It's kind of cool old Chevy pickup.
Yeah.
Like how they have the titles for a lot of these, are copies of the titles with a lot of these cars. It's really cool. Packard, Clipper, car companies you forget exist. I like how the VW is just set in here straight. Go figure.
Shit, I can't.
Oldsmobile Regency with Missouri handicap tags on it. That's kind of funny. Family vacation. There's your swamp cooler.
Oh.
Another Pioneer Village car. I think it's out outside a little bit, I think. Here. Continental. Chevy pickup. Buick Skylark. 72. Yeah, I love the mud tires on the back. It's just funny.
The divot
Yeah.
in the back window is really interesting.
Glad you're not doing the body work on that one.
Yeah. That's for certain.
Ethanol performs. Sure it does. Sure it does. There's your car diagnostic equipment back there, and like lathes and alternator testers and stuff.
Okay.
Now we go up. Willis on the left. That's a Marmon. Weird. Kaiser. A lot of just off-brand stuff up here. Hudson's and Essex and Overlands and things I've never heard of. That's a Dodge Brothers there. Hudson. Little cars, definitely little cars. I don't think I'd fit too good. The King Midget. All the tools and associated stuff. Pretty cool. I missed the Excelsior motorcycle right when we walked in the door, though. That's cool. 4-cylinder. Very cool. Now we walk. All right, next building of antique cars. I think this one had motorcycles on it, too. Loud clunk every time you flip one of those on. That was good. Now we're into Fords, and Lincolns, and Edsel's, and Mercury's. Blue oval stuff. A lot of Model Ts and whatnot here.
To know the highest mileage vehicle and the lowest mileage vehicle.
That would be interesting, wouldn't it?
Because some of these are gorgeous condition.
Yeah.
Others you can tell are a little bit more low.
Yeah, exactly. 65 Ford Custom 500. Like the look of that. There's your Galaxy. Looks like a Fairlane that I've driven around in.
Maybe just once or twice.
Ford Galaxy 500 hardtop. Some more Pioneer Village courtesy cars. That's kind of cool. Like the Econoline van truck thingy they got going on there. That's interesting. Alright, it's over there. Can't even see it back there in the corner. Mercury Topaz.
I can't really see.
Interesting. Mustang. No one cares. Snowmobiles. Fun. And snow related things. Pretty cool. A lot of no-name or off-brand stuff here. It's an old Polaris there. Voyager. Look how humongously wide the track is underneath that thing. Wow. Next to the little kitty cat. Arctic cat. I think it's big compared to that little Arctic cat. Cushions. Oh, there's a Rokon Trailbreaker. I've always wanted one of those. Honda 3-wheeler. It's my people. It's an early one. Indian, Harley. A lot of old motorcycles there. Early Indian V-twin back there. Bicycles. Agricultural. Oh, it says bees, honey. Can't wait to look at that. Early farm machinery in here. Reapers and whatnot. Early tractors. Somebody did a lot of work tracking all this stuff down too. And getting it in here. Alice Combine.
And your size.
Yeah. The Bull tractor.
Need to go to the Nebraska Tractor Test Museum sometime too, actually.
Forget that exists. Little Fordson.
Where's it located?
Somewhere around Lincoln. The Samson. More barbed wire. What?
Don't let that half of your foot fits on these steps.
Not built for me. Is it still?
Yeah.
Cotton. A lot of wrenches. Fuel pumps. Some sort of like little truck thingy. Not really sure what's going on there. All the jacks. Good news is I haven't seen any of those that I've used myself recently, so we're doing okay.
Recently, but not ever.
Yeah, ever.
Never, ever.
Windmill lights and such. It's an ice cutter. That's something.
That's vicious.
Yeah, yikes. Potato diggers. It's some sort of like horse surgery thing. I don't want to know. Yeah, mule stock. I don't know. That's weird.
Oh, so it's for the really wild ones that needed to be put in this so they could be shown, so they could have their shoes put on.
Oh, that's special. Okay, makes sense. All right, back downstairs. These are all early tractors and some steam engines in here. Definitely had to probably build the building around these, I would say. Little case. Clips. It's stationary. Grassland State. Interesting. Elevator back there. John Deere baler. Is that some sort of baler there too? Interesting.
Yeah, hand baler.
Yeah. Next up is the Blacksmith Shop. Getting closer to the end of this. Getting hungry. It's about time for lunch. That is a really cool crane.
That is a cool crane.
I would take one of those for myself. Alright, Blacksmith Shop. Drill presses and grinders and lathes and overhead stuff. A lot of horseshoes up above your head, all different sizes and such. There's your ring making anvil. I like anvils. I have more than a few myself actually, so.
Your bellows.
That's cool. Very cool. There are over 12 kegs of horseshoes. 740 horseshoes. Okay. Pony Express barn here. Big wagon. Horse saddles. Horse related stuff.
Different bits.
Oh, cool.
Cast.
Bullets?
Are they 10?
Oh, there's stuff that's found at Fort Kearney.
Oh.
Yeah, interesting. Little Pony Express station here.
There's actually a Pony Express station in Norton too, but a lot of little towns in this part of the world have them.
There you go. Fancy saddle. For some reason I feel like it's Buffalo Bill Cody's saddle. That's why it's fancy.
It's like, I don't feel like a Pony Express guy was riding a saddle that fancy, but what do I know?
I've been wrong before.
There you go. Younger than 18 years of age, excellent rider, can go day and night 20 hours without stopping, good with a gun, less than 125 pounds.
Wow, okay. It's really getting pretty choosy. It probably was excellent pay at the time.
Probably.
Household appliances. Fridges and ice boxes and stuff. All the arms. For the heaters and stuff.
Shredder.
Oh, that'd be interesting.
That would be interesting.
Now I gotta find one. We like to make horseradish. It's quite fun, actually.
Not something you can do in the house.
No, don't make horseradish inside your house. Do it outside in like a garage. We use our sunroom.
It is quite the smell, and your eyes will burn for a while. Ventilation. All the stoves in the ovens. So, those look like the one in the little cabin at the lake house.
Yep.
Vacuums.
Sewing machines.
Bathtubs. I don't think I'd fit in one of those very well. I don't fit in bathtubs in general.
No.
I'd have a better chance of fitting in that bathtub than our one at home.
Probably.
All the power generation for before houses had like electricity, and so they had battery arrays and wind chargers and stuff. Pretty crazy. Beam separators. Dad and I have a hand crank IH one. We bought at an auction in Gaylord, Kansas. Butter churns, washing machines. Dog powered.
Doggy treadmill.
I think you'd have to have a pretty good dog. Just saying. I don't think either of our dogs would be up for that. Need one a lot smaller for Jim. Kai would just be a nope.
A hamster wheel.
Yeah. Washing machines and whatnot. Huh. Check out that tractor over there.
We're gonna make this into 2 videos. The tractor will be one. The Pioneer Village will be a separate one because this is long, and that's okay.
Oh my. The buttons. All the buttons. I like the pens up there. Those would be fun to look through.
Yeah.
Salt and pepper shakers. Oh my. We actually have some of these at home.
I'm sure you do.
Oh, toy tractors. It's my department. Wow. Okay. Oh, lamps and stuff. This ashtray collection, I assume, or like plate? Could be both. I don't know.
They got some of the big coins. Some of them at least. Elephants.
All the pens. Canes. It's like with the pen collection, I always wonder, is there any from Norton or Almena, you know, local dealerships, stuff like that?
Right.
That's where my brain always defaults because I'm always looking for those things too.
Right.
Blocks. Huh. Joe Yarborough race car. All the big old figurine men. Where's John Wayne? Kidding. Decanters. You got the little diner here, which, you know, maybe is open for different times of year. I don't know. Kind of looks like it could be. Be kind of fun to come here and get a burger in the summer. It says employees only, so I don't know. Like, there's definitely two sides to it, so it looks like maybe you could cook on the back side here as well. There's a separate kitchen thing. I don't know. Interesting. Be fun. It's a cool little 50s era diner.
Makes me hungry.
One more building outside here. Little, I don't even know what it is. Gazebo looking thing, and then we go back inside. It's a bandstand from Holbrook, Nebraska. Interesting. Kind of cool. We'll go back in.
Building number 26.
26 buildings. We've been here a little while.
Cool little Coleridge National Bank clock up there too. Be cool to come back in the summer when this place
Place is all green and stuff's growing and there's leaves on the trees too. You'd have plenty of shade here in the courtyard.
accidentally started the camera upside down there, so there's a Browning. Pretty cool. Cool. Flat River Bridge. Wild to think about. That's an old water fountain.
Yeah.
Bathroom's pretty old school too.
Clothes and quilts,
Yeah.
tapestries.
Another organ. Stained glass in a Baptist church. Interesting. Got like 3 more aisles to do. And the Buick. A lot to see here. You could spend a few days here, because I guarantee you there's things I missed
Oh yeah.
and haven't seen. Cool little corn picking thing. That's really cool. Those are pretty.
Yeah.
The Carl Phelps, maybe.
Mm-hmm.
Big Daddy Don Garlits. I guess. Cute little boat thingy. Kind of weird. Oh, it's a fold in half like canoe thing.
Yeah.
Weird.
Yeah.
Trying to figure out what's going on there. Harley. I need to quit watching like old motorcycle videos on YouTube. It makes me want one.
Mm-hmm.
Early Corvette. That's it, guys. We're done.
Gonna get out of here. We'll talk to you in a second. All right, guys. Well, I think we're done here with this Pioneer Village portion. We need to get home now, and I guess you have to watch the other video for details on the tractor. You guys have a good one. Take care. Go drag some out of the weeds and get it running.